After the version 3.6 update, she will become available in the standard wish.
What? Hey everyone, it's Oz. Welcome to 3.5 livestream recap. Yes, Hoyoverse graced us with yet another patch livestream, and I'm gonna show to you in a nice concise manner what we're getting in the new patch. So, let's start with new characters. First, we're finally getting Dehya. You know, the character everyone was excited about since she was first shown. Dehya is going to be a 5-star Pyro Claymore. Her skill, Fiery Sanctum, creates a field that deals pyro damage to the enemies when you attack them, similar to Albedo. It also gives the character standing in it resistance to interruption, and when said character receives damage, Dehya will tank a portion of it. Her burst makes her drop her Claymore and start beating the shit out of the enemies. Gotta say, I really like Dehya, love her design, and those burst attacks look really cool. Unsure what exactly her role is, since her skill looked kinda supportish, but her burst seems like it'll take quite some on-field time, so we'll have to see. Dehya will appear in her own banner in 3.5, but will also be added to the standard banner in patch 3.6 and onward. Next, Mika. We saw him briefly during 3.1's Vinelesa Fest, and now we'll be able to finally get him. Mika is a 4-star Cryo Polearm user. His skill increases attack speed and physical damage of your party members, while his burst heals your party and makes your character heal themselves when they use their normal attacks. He seems to be an especially good support for Eula, which makes sense given the fact that they work together. As for 3.5 banners, during first half we were getting Dehya and Cyno, both really cool characters, and on second half we were getting Ayaka and Shenhe. Remember, Dehya will go to the standard banner after 3.5 ends. I myself will probably skip all the banners. I was thinking about rolling Dehya, but now I'd rather wait for her on standard. I've got Cyno and Ayaka, and I'm not exactly sure about Shenhe. I'll have to think about that. Alright, as for some permanent additions, we're not getting any new zones in 3.5, but we will be getting new Archon quest where we'll search for our sibling, featuring Dainslev and apparently Kaya. Can't wait for the lore drops. With 3.5, Archon Quest will also give us some additional rewards, which will work retroactively. So upon logging in, we'll be able to receive some free fates and EXP books. With the new update, Manticora chapter or Dehya's story quest will also be released, and we'll get new hangout with a very mysterious character, Faruzan. I'm glad the hangouts are returning, and also that we'll finally see Faruzan in the game, because as someone who doesn't have her, I have no idea who she is and what her deal is. Okay, time for the events. First and most important, Windbloom Festival is coming back. Alright, I'm very excited about that one because the original Windbloom Festival was my first big event in the game, so you know, that's a big nostalgia hit. The festival will feature of course Mondstadt characters, but also Collei, who'll play an important role in the event's story. It will be a treat to finally see her in Mondstadt, meet with Amber and see some of her backstory in the game. Apart from story quests, Windbloom will also feature a variety of minigames like Floral Pursuit, where we'll have to run and pop some balloons, so standard coin collecting minigames but with balloon. This one will have an option to play in co-op for those multiplayer enthusiasts. Ballads of Breeze, so your standard rhythm game, and Breezy Snapshots, which will require us to take photos that meet certain requirements. This will also allow us to take some more elaborate screenshots where we can use normal photo settings but also position our characters better and use their attacks. Unfortunately, no Peculiar Wonderland rerun from the last Windbloom, that's a big shame in my opinion. As for the rewards, we'll get this really nice Floral Claymore. If it comes to the other events, we will be getting Spices of the West rerun, a minigame where you have to click spices in a certain order within the time limit. This one isn't too interesting in my opinion, but it's pretty nice if you want to catch up on friendship with your characters, since it allows you to give special spiced up food to the characters in the teapot, granting you friendship with those characters. Alright, next event. We'll meet again with our dear friend Bongo Head in Fungus Mechanicus. This event is basically Theater Mechanicus, but on the monster side. We'll control our mushroom friends to destroy the Mechanici. During the fights we will be able to use the Flora Jelly, which regenerates over time, to use mushroom special skills. Gotta say this one looks like a pretty interesting real-time combat event, can't wait to try it out. And finally, last but not least, we're getting Vibro Crystal Verification. This is a rerun of Vibro Crystal Research from patch 2.6. It's a combat event that allows you to choose buffs and conditions on which the buffs will trigger, and then fight waves of enemies until the time runs out. I have to say, I love the original Vibro Crystal event, definitely my favorite combat event, so I'm very excited to see it back. Okay, so in short, we're getting 2 new characters, 5-star Power Claymore Dehya and 4-star Cryopolar Mika. We're getting new Archon quest featuring Dainslev, Dehya's story quest, and Faruzan's hangout. We're also getting Windbloom Festival event rerun, Spices of the West rerun, new event called Fungus Mechanicus, and Vibro Crystal event rerun. Alright, so that's all the additions in the new patch. My thoughts? I'm really happy with what I saw. We're getting a rerun of my favorite combat event, a rerun of Windbloom, my first big event, and with Chloe's story. We're gonna meet Bongo Head and we're gonna see Dainslev again. So much good stuff. One thing I can't wrap my head around though is why are they adding Dehya to standard banner. But at least maybe I'll get her from losing 50-50. Okay, that's it for 3.5 livestream recap. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you'll enjoy the new patch. Have a great day and see ya!